Been given a dire warning from housing economists who say a property bloodbath is looming and the Perth market is most at risk. But local real estate experts say the claims are untrue and they're predicting strong growth in WA's housing industry.
We're being warned that Australia is on track to experience a housing collapse, similar to what we've seen in the US and Ireland, all due to an oversupply of housing.
What history kind of tells us is house prices, when the bubble bursts, will want to return to the long-term medians, and for Perth, you would be looking at a very substantial fall in house prices.
Housing economists claim Australia is in the midst of the largest housing bubble on record, and when it bursts, it'll be a bloodbath, with Perth most at risk.
The Perth market has purely been surviving just on excessive credit, getting flooded into the Perth housing market, but I don't see that's going to be possible to continue over the long term.
However, WA's real estate experts say the warning is both misguided and exaggerated. They say in the coming years Perth's property market is set to soar, forecasting strong growth to keep up with demand.
Given this sustained period of flat market in Perth, I'd expect the Perth property market to be absolutely ramping along in the next year or two, certainly the next 3 years.
REIWA President David Airy says eastern states economists simply don't understand the Perth market.
More wise men from the east looking at Western Australia through a pair of binoculars and making these wild predictions to scare the population.
Do we get some kind of Armageddon-like almost outcome where we see prices crashing through the floor? Certainly not.
The Australian Bureau of Statistics has released new figures today showing Perth's median house price has dropped by 0.3% over 12 months and is now $545,000. Rebecca Johns, 9 News.